Hey guys, before this video even begins, I'm just going to let out a disclaimer. Yes, I know I haven't posted in a very long time, and I'm very sorry for that. I've just been quite busy, and if you're a recurring subscriber and you try to see the next episode of the SRL series, it'll be out soon. Also, the second episode is underway in the works, and the other videos will be coming out soon. Again, thank you so much for the support. The growth of the channel has been a little bit suboptimal, but it's pretty good. I've also got a bunch of new content that's going to be coming out pretty soon. Lots more league racing content, lots more open lobbies, and lots more whatever. I've even got this big series idea that I've been planning for a very long time. So, I just want you all to enjoy the video. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this F1 25 review. Well, it's not really a review, it's more like an open lobby race. It's going to be just a bit commentary over me as we go over this race. Just so I can get back into the swing of things. I haven't really uploaded in a very long time, might as well get back into it. Get away quite well, considering we started 18th. There's ghost cars enabled, but it'll be a bit better. First things first, going into the first corner, second corner. Perfect run through there, overtaking multiple cars at once. Remember, I started P18 or P19, let's assume. Already making good moves, going around the corners very precisely. And then you've got these extra corners coming up here, smooth through here, smooth through there, already up to 5th place. Now, this guy ahead of me in the McLaren, keep an eye on him for the rest of the race because, oh boy, he's questionable at the end. But on that further note, let's continue. Get a good exit coming out of almost all these corners. This is one of my favourite tracks, Imola being one of my favourites. Again, starting P18 all the way up into P3. Can we make it P2 just yet? No, because we're still a ghost car, so everyone's had a clean first lap so far. Next things first. Well, I'm really bad at English, and already we're getting up behind the McLaren, and well, no, actually, we're still behind the Haas. Never mind. Yeah, the Haas has just drove off now, but luckily the ghost mode is off and we are able to just race along. So first things first, go into ERS preserving mode, and he's gone. He's gone wide. And am I gonna go? Oh no, I made contact with him. That's wonderful. Am I gonna go around the outside? Of course I am. It's gonna be an easy no-brainer. But no, go on the gravel one just next to me. Do I make the move? Yeah, I do actually. Fair enough. Yeah, don't sign me as a shoutcaster, honestly. I don't think I'd be very good at it, but... Now, about 1.5 seconds away, top of that curb, do very well. Ass is still on my ass, but it doesn't really matter because I'm a bit of a special guy. Clobber those curbs in the Charles Leclerc section, as I like to call it, or the Leclerc trap, and skipping a bit forward ahead once again. We are now on the back of that McLaren, sort of, because we're running within a second. So, at least we made up some ground from last place. We get to the fastest lap, obviously, because, we wasn't held up by that Haas guy. And, going into these first couple corners now, I have caught up loads to this guy. And, hopefully this race will go much better, and once again, I'm just catching up smoothly, sedging my way forward, and pretty good start so far, I guess. Going over this corner, and oh no, the Haas has lost it. That's very generous of him because now we have some free space. Yeah, now we're just stuck behind this McLaren guy, and now we can probably make the move on him. Once again, we clobber those curbs. We do exceed the track limits just a bit. And, he does go wide, but I know better to steal the DRS from him. Pretty good start. Why do I keep repeating that? I should keep doing this. Yeah, anyway, so, coming into the final corner now, I do get plenty of ERS and DRS to make the move on him. Am I going to pull to the left and get the fastest lap move involved? Pull to the right, then pull to the left. What a move from Senor. I'm not Spanish, right? Don't really care. So he does go a bit wide there. He does slow himself down just a tad bit, but he's still within DRS range. But other than that, he does keep making those little mistakes. I'm obviously clobbering those curves and getting a lot of exit time out of these corners because, just kind of just trying to pull away. As you can clearly see now, I'm about 8 hundredths away. I think, no, not 800, 8 tenths. No, not 8 tenths. Just almost a second away. That's all you need to know. He does get a 2-second penalty as well, which will benefit me, which is pretty good if you ask me. So, coming to the final corner now. Just gotta get these cups right. Yeah, pretty good so far. This hasn't really been an interesting open lobby yet. There'll probably be more videos, but yeah, so far. Now, as I previously mentioned in the video, all hell is gonna break loose at some point. Yeah, this is where it's gonna happen. So this guy comes in and turns in on me. Whilst he's got the DRS, he tries to run me off the road. That causes my exit just to be a little bit, shocking. Now, all I've got to say is a language warning because I do get a bit sweary at the end. But I'm just going to leave that until the very end. So, what I decided to do here is just stay behind him. He's probably going to do his best to try and run me off the road and do whatever he can, but that's probably just up to him. Coming into this corner, pretty good so far. He does run a little bit wide, and randomly he does brake here, and he turns in on me, slams into my car, and then he just decides to drive off the road, and I get very satisfied here.
Get fucked.
And then I just go over these curves, and oh no, he's just cut the grass, gravel to try and overtake me. Yep. And watch this. Yep.
Get fucked. Dirty driver. Say hello to YouTube, motherfucker.
Whoa, So's blood. Scary diddy blood.
Obviously, my language is very nice here. And, coming from a dirty driver who I thought was quick, but then just decides to be dirty in the end, it's just not ideal, is it, though, mate?
Yo, Josh, if you can hear me, get rid of your teammate. He's dirty. He's taking everyone out. Instead, I got kicked.
Well, guess that's one way to enjoy a new game.